Bank of America, I'm Charlotte Bright. I'm joined by Ike Wingate this morning, coming to us in New York from Arkansas to fill in for the vacationing Mark Lauder. He needed a break from the desk. We all do in these summer months, so it's great to have you with us.
It is wonderful to be here, and maybe later I'll teach you how to call the hogs. That's what we do in Arkansas.
Us dogs don't really want to do that, but yeah, we can have that battle a little later. Right now, we're going to talk about the battle that's going on just south of your state in Texas, the redistricting fight between Republicans and Democrats in Texas. It's really spanning now the entire country. Governor Greg Abbott, whose state ignited this battle, is warning that this fight, these are his words, could last years.
Wow.
That seems like a lot. For more on this, let's welcome in Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt. Great to see you this morning, Governor. Thank you for taking the time. So, yeah, years, that seems like a long time. We hope it's not that, but we know that Texas Governor Abbott saying he will use his authority to keep calling these special sessions of the Texas legislature to extend this battle really indefinitely, adding if the Democrats who left the state to prevent the vote in the first place want to evade that arrest, they're going to stay outside Texas for literally years. What do you make of all this and what we're seeing play out here by Democrats in Texas?
You know, it's just disappointing. They're not getting their way. They're trying to take their ball and go home. They're hiding out in other states. They better not come to Oklahoma, or I'll help Governor Abbott bring them back to Austin, to their capital. But I want to hear the calling of the pigs, and I'll give you a little Boomer Sooner and some Boat Go Pokes.
We're gonna
bunch of rivalries going on right
break
here. I
out
love it.
SEC segment here. Well, obviously, as you just said, I mean, you're next door, Governor, there to Texas, and with all this redistricting chaos, day in, day out, the walkouts, the threats of arrests, the marathon special sessions, has any of it spilled over across the border into Oklahoma at all?
You know, not really. You know, we had a redistricting last year, and it went through the process. This is kind of how this thing works. Mm-hmm. It goes to the legislature. There's usually independent folks that kind of look at those maps. The reason you have to redistrict, just so Americans know, is that you have population growth, and if it's moving to the suburbs, you have to redraw those maps periodically, and that's what it is. I think it's every decade or so, depending on the state. And so they have to redraw those. It goes to the legislature. The governor has to sign off on it. This is a duly processed will of the people that are in the state legislature today and elected by the governor. And for one party to take their ball and go home and try to avoid accountability or the actual process is just really disappointing. And I think Americans, that's why Americans are so frustrated with politics, is because they see this stuff happening and they're not doing their job. And that's, I think, what Governor Abbott's trying to make sure that we get done.
Yeah, and I've been saying that for weeks now. If we didn't show up for our jobs, we wouldn't have a job. So yeah, it's really ridiculous. I want to shift gears a little bit, and I'd like to get your thoughts on the Great American Farmers Market at the National Mall in D.C. last week, showcasing American-grown goods. I said it in our last hour. I love a good farmers market. I know that you also launched the Make Oklahoma Healthy Again initiative and an advisory council to keep progress really moving forward. Why is this something that's so important to you?
You know, listen, I am a huge fan of farm to table, and I don't know if you follow me on social media, but I have a garden, and I started posting growing my tomatoes and corn and potatoes, and Oklahomans love it. I mean, it's non-political. It's something we can all agree on, and you know, RFK is doing a really good job of promoting health and let's eat right. Let's stop all the sugary stuff. I banned using SNAP benefits, which is the government provided, you know, resources for candy and confectionery items. But we have a made in Oklahoma products that we're promoting in our state. And I just love the idea of let's get back to our roots. Let's go to farmers market. Let's eat healthy. I think other countries do this better than we do. We have a lot of packaged, you know, ready to eat meals, and we need to get back to the basics of cooking at home, being together as a family. And I think those are things that we can all agree on as Americans.
All right, great to have you with us this morning. Governor Kevin Stitt, a pleasure. Please come back anytime.
Hey, thank you so much.
All right,
Woo pig.
Go dog.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Governor.